Cheers. Hello, everyone. Hi, all. And welcome to our Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our midweek live. She got caught drinking coffee. Excuse me, everyone. All right, so make sure you pop your live chat on and not your top chat. Hello, Middle. She's saying we've got 22/7. Yes, we have. Middle, have you checked your email? I need you to check your email for me and then follow those instructions. So I can post out something to you. But otherwise, welcome everyone. This is Wild Crochet Designs. I'm feeling kind of almost better, still a little bit nasally, still a little bit of leftover, that kind of thing. I call it the humbug. I'm sure a lot of people do. And still a little bit left over. I have not, but I will after the live. Yes, please, because I was supposed to post something out, today, and I couldn't. And it explains in the letter why. But welcome everyone. Are we on track to finish off our wreath before the end of the year? Yes. I just want to make it sound exciting. We are. We did do our little birdie num num yesterday. Check him out. Is he so cute? Is he so cute? And I've got a lot of ends attached to him. Hi, Mary J. How are you? I am feeling a little bit better. Thank you, Mary. Beautiful Corrine is in the house. Thank you, Corrine. Gorgeous. There's our little birdie num num. Where did I get that from? Oh, The Party with Peter Sellers. The movie The Party, birdie num num. I love that movie. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a 1960s movie, funny as. But there you go. And there was a bird in it, and he called it Birdie Num Num. I think that was his name. But anyway, hi, Anna. How are you, Susan? Lovely to have you here. I don't want to raise any dust here because I've got 2 drinks on the table. I've got a coffee and a cup of water, just in case. But I'm going to have my coffee first. Cheers, everyone. I've been running around. It's Christmas, can't you tell? Trying to keep up with, buying all the Christmas presents for the little ones. That's so busy out there at the shops. Don't go to the shops, everyone. If you can avoid it, a good idea. I've got to go out again tomorrow. I didn't finish it. Hi, Raylene. Hello, beautiful green butterfly. Lovely to have everyone here. Or did I say hello before green? I don't know, but I'm saying hello again. Cheers, everyone. Oh, excuse the noise in the background. I just put the dishwasher on. I haven't been home today. Hi, Liz. Lovely to have you here. I was out shopping for Christmas. It was just a nightmare out there. I wore a mask. In fact, I don't like wearing a mask because what happens is you breathe and the air goes in your eyes. It comes out through the sides, goes into your eyes, and the day later you get like a dry eye. And my right eye is like burning. Victoria, hi Victoria from England. Are you new on our live? Welcome if you are. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you in the house. And Middle says, I quickly answered, Mary. Thank you. All good. I wished you had answered earlier because I was at the post office earlier. But I'm going out tomorrow. If I get an opportunity to do that tomorrow, I will. Either way, I will send you a tracking number. To the lovely Judith, who said she couldn't make the live today. She's having issues over there in Queensland. Yes, as you may or may not know, lots of things are happening over in Queensland, here in Australia. Lots of flooding, lots of weird stuff. So I do feel sorry for them. Heart goes out to them. I might message our young Kiki later. And also Green, I hope everything is well on your end as well. You are new. Welcome, Virginia. I'm sorry, let's try Victoria. Where did I get Virginia from? I don't even know a Virginia. Actually, I do. There is 2. 1, 2. She can't even count. Is there 2? Oh, there's 1 on the channel, and I do know 1 outside. But to be fair, she never called herself Virginia until she was older, because she used her other name from her nationality name. And then she sent me a post on Facebook and said, it's me, so-and-so. I said, well, who's Virginia then? She said, that's the English version of my name. So I thought, oh, I didn't know that. So there you go. So I do know 2 Virginias, 1 on our channel and 1 outside. Not that makes any difference to you because you're Victoria. You're the name of the state that I live in. Victoria. All right, so Victoria, Australia, by the way. Melbourne, Australia. Now, I just wanted to let everyone know the birdie. Now, why did I do the bird? I did mention the bird and why I did the bird in our tutorial. You have to see my cat. When I get a chance to record the cat, you'll just laugh. This is a cat that never liked birds, chased them out of her little domain, the area that she likes to stay in. Never ever liked them. She wanted to attack them. I used to have to run out there and spray with water to stop her from attacking the birds because I'm a bird lover too, right? And now she sits there. She's here, and right there, the birds are eating her biscuits, and she's just, oh, that's nice. She looks at me, and then when the biscuits are empty, meow, meow, meow. Now I go outside, put the biscuits. She goes and sits down and lets the birds eat the biscuits. So naughty. And our neighbour, he chopped down a tree. I can't remember when. I think I mentioned it on the channel too. It was a while back, and he was going to build in the back of his house, behind his house. He was going to build a little flat there. And in that tree, there used to be hundreds of birds. Well, they migrated to the top of our roof, didn't they? And they've been swooping down and eating our cat biscuits. Well, I'm not really happy with that. But she likes them. Since our Pomeranian cross passed in July, she has befriended the birds. So what can I say? I can't keep, I'm forever running outside, shoo, 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 trying to shoo them away. And she just gives me this like dirty look. What do you think you're doing? So that's why I did a bird in November, because I had spent all of the last month or so shooing off birds, and I just cannot keep up with it. It's just way too much. And I've missed all the chat, as you do. Luana, hi Luana, lovely to see you here. Not checking it earlier, that's all right, middle, don't worry, you'll get there anyway. Brilliant. No, Victoria, right? Victoria, I live in Victoria. I've just been relaxing since finishing my last Christmas gift, and I don't check my emails much. That's all right, middle, all good. You know it's going to come to you anyway, so it doesn't matter when, where, or how. One day it'll come to you personally. I keep saying it, one day, middle, I'm going to rock up in Canada just for fun. It's never going to happen. I would love it to happen. I would love it to just hop on a plane, vroom, gone. What's your warmest season? Because I know Canada can be icy cold during winter. What's your warmest season? I'll rock up then. I'll just drop everything in Australia. You know what? The family can feed themselves, and, you know, the channel can look after itself, and I'll just zoop, fly off to Canada. Here I am. And then I'll do that at your front doorstep. And she's thinking, don't do it. Summer is the warmest. I have tea waiting for you. I'll bring the Tim Tams. For those of you overseas, and Victoria, if you didn't know this, you probably should, because your Prime Minister, yes, oh no, you've got a new Prime Minister since, loved our famous Tim Tam biscuits here in Australia. So you may or may not know about them, but I give Tim Tams away whenever I do a surprise. We like to call them surprises on our channel, which are actually giveaways. The word surprise gets rid of all the nasties and keeps us surprises for our crafters, our crocheters, our knitters, our there's the allergy, and our sewers, all the people who love to craft. That's who we want to give our surprises away. Yes, the Mr. Boris Johnson, he's no longer your Prime Minister, yeah? He's no longer head of your country, isn't it? A female? Have I got it wrong? Am I wrong? Can someone tell me you can tell me if I'm wrong, because you're from the UK. You can tell me. I don't mind. Welcome, Victoria. It's lovely to have someone new on the channel, and we love all our oldies too, so that's all right. Visit all Australia first, says Green. Queensland is on my it's on my list. You better be waiting for me, girl, because I'm coming. Queensland. I am definitely coming. I have been to Queensland once before. Yeah, I think I was about 20. I was just, the week later I turned 21. That's how I remember when I went to Queensland. And it was the best time. I was getting over an illness. Isn't that funny? It would have been a Christmas illness just like this one. And I was getting over an illness, and I went. Fly down to Ohio too. Oh, everybody wants me to visit. No, it's Rishi's. Oh, that's right, Rishi. Yes, now I remember. It's the gentleman. Yes, yes, yes. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you, Green. Thumbs up costs you nothing, and it does show YouTube you want to see more content. You want to see more crochet, more silliness, more ridiculousness. I hope you can handle silly, Victoria, because, you know, everyone on my channel is silly, but I'm not. I'm so naughty. Hi, Sherry. How you going? Everyone else is naughty, Victoria, not me. I'm a good girl. I've got like the little halo that sits right there. Occasionally I'll tilt the head and it falls off, but I'm always a good girl. I can't even say that without laughing, you know? You guys know how silly I can get. You guys know. I don't know what's happening for my birthday this year coming in January. I do know last year on my birthday, we did a painting. Hey, where is that painting? We moved everything around and I put the painting away. So last year I did a painting on my birthday. The year before that, I think I went to, no, I think that same thing. Last year I went to the zoo as well. The Melbourne Zoo. I love the zoo, right? I'm such a baby. I am the biggest baby you'll ever meet because I love that stuff. I love the open range zoo in Werribee. If you've never been to that, guys, and you are from Melbourne, Australia, you must go because those animals, you go into a little bus, it drives out into the middle and the animals literally walk past the bus. One day, for the first time in many years, the giraffes and the zebras were playing around the bus and they were running around and prancing and they were having so much fun. And the bus driver, he could have taken off and left. He sat there and said, look, this doesn't happen. It happens once every, I don't know how many years. So really enjoy this. So we had a bit of extra time because the zebras and the giraffes just got all happy with each other and went prancing. So I love that sort of stuff. So I don't know what's happening on my birthday this year. If you don't know when my birthday is, it's 8th of January. I do lots of fun things and it's coming up and I do tend to spend those first 2 weeks in January not doing much on the channel. I will still be on the live, but those first 2 weeks, don't be expecting much. In fact, don't expect anything. Yours truly, she just sits there with a little glass of drinky, let's just call it water. We'll call it water. It could be clear. It might be red. It might have like strawberries in it. A little bit of extra water. That's what we'll call it. See how silly I am. So yes, it's going to be a very interesting birthday this year. Oh, let's go back. What have I missed? What have I missed? Sure, Mary, says Jerry. Oh. I'm a good girl. If Kiki is flooded out, I will keep her crown warm, but I hope her and the rest are safe. I was actually going to message her before the live and I just got too busy because I was at the shops doing Christmas shopping, which I never finished. You love silly, dear Victoria. You're going to fit right in here, hun. You're going to fit right in. I want to see Australia Park. That's featured on Bondi Vet. Australian Park. I don't think that's here in Melbourne. I believe that's in Queensland. Check with Green Butterfly. She may know. I think it might be in Queensland. I could be wrong. Time for tea. Christmas mini treats. Oh, good on you, Green. I'm having a coffee today, darling. I'm really needing it after that trip into the shops. Humans everywhere. There's like faces and arms and legs and just like humans. They're just human. I don't know with my mask there. As I've been so sick, all I could think of, I'm wearing a mask. I can't afford to get sick in Christmas. We cancelled Easter this year because we got ill and we were running Easter. So we thought, we messaged everybody and said, okay, look, we'll run Christmas instead. Well, I got sick last month, didn't I? Well, it wasn't a month. It's like past 3 or 4 weeks. And I'm thinking, no way am I getting sick for the rest of this week. So I'm masking everywhere I go. Which is silly because the rest of the family don't mask. There you go. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to have to get ready for work. Have a fab day. Well, lovely to have you here, Victoria. Enjoy your day at work. Have some fun or whatever you do at work. Enjoy whatever it is you do. Middle says, green, where is that park? I'm not really sure. I'll have to check it up for you. Coolest season in Colorado, colder season Colorado, US, is winter, January to March, says Diane. Diane, you sound like you're new on the channel as well, or at least new on the live. I don't think we've seen you on our live. Mary, can I come stay with you when I visit? Sure, I don't know where I'm going to put you. I have trouble even trying to fit my children in. You know, I live in a flat, like a little, it's not a flat. It's looks like a house, but it's this room, I've got to show you one day. You will laugh your head off. This used to be a bedroom. Yeah. I've filled it up with tubs and tubs of yarn. We're talking hoarder. Stay with me. Where am I going to put you? You'll have to sleep on the floor. I think it might be Tonga Park Zoo, Australian Zoo in Queensland. Oh, thanks, Susan. Susan understands. Hang on, here we go. Tonga Park is in Sydney. Well, you know more than me. I don't get out much. You watch Bondi Vet. Oh, you like Dr. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. Oh, she's been away. Now, if you didn't know who Auntie T is my eldest sister. And yes, she's been off working her very, very tired bones off. Welcome back, Auntie T. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I still had that leftover cough. I do apologize. Middle, it's in Sydney. Thank you, everyone. I think it's called the Australian Reptile Park, but I think it has more than reptiles. Chris Brown, thank you. Dr. Chris Brown, I forgot about him. I forgot all about him. Hey, Auntie T, everyone's saying hello, Auntie T. It's been a while. She's been busy. Carrot Top is watching us. We love ourselves at Carrot Top. It's been a while since I last watched your live. I know you've been way too busy. Good on you for keeping busy. Good on you for keeping busy. So, everybody, if you haven't made our little birdie Num Num, Auntie T knows who Birdie Num Num is. We were talking about it before you came on before, Auntie T. There's Birdie Num Num. In honor of my cat befriending all the birds outside and letting them eat her biscuits, which is very unusual. My cat is an old girl, but she's befriended these birds because our Pomeranian crossed past in July and she's been lonely. And she literally meows at the window, scratches the window, and I go outside and I say, you must be really hungry. All these biscuits are going, and all day I'm feeding on these biscuits. And she's letting the birds, and she's watching them like literally a foot away, a little tiny foot away, and she's letting them eat her biscuits. So naughty, such a merry bird. I finally looked up Tim Tams. Did you get a chance to ever taste them, Sherry? The purple kitty you made. Oh, the kitty, yes, he's around somewhere. 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 The party movie with Mr. Peter Sellers. Yes, Mr. Peter Sellers. Birdie Num Num. Birdie Num Num. Kitty cat is around somewhere. Might be on the table in there. I'm getting all the gear ready. The only reason I've got this guy in here is because I wanted to show you today because I uploaded it yesterday. I'm getting all the gear ready to go on our wreath. So Kitty, oh no, hang on a minute. Kitty cat's here. Oh, Kitty cat is here. Oh, there's Kitty cat. There's a very cute cheeky cat. And I'm getting it all ready because on Friday we are popping the rest of the wreath items on our wreath. Tomorrow we're doing, where is it? Oh, here it is, in front of my face. We're doing the angel. What does the angel look like, I hear you ask? That. That's so bad. I don't know how you put up with me, but that's all you're seeing today. That's the base of the angel, the dress, if you will, gown. There's a little picot there. So there may be a couple of picots on there. If you are new to crochet and you struggle with picots, don't stress. I might ask you to just do 3 single crochets in that stitch rather than a picot. So everybody else can do picots if they like. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, picots. So everyone else can do the picot. And if you want, you can just chain the 3 and it kind of looks a little bit like a picot. You're so bad, Mary. Me, Cherry, I am such a good person. Yes, the picot can be a little tricky if you're new to crochet, but as I say all the time, take the risk, try everything. You have nothing to lose. Practice it, have a little play, give it a little, tug at them as well, because they can tend to go one way, the picot, kind of like sit that way there. Just give them a bit of a tug and it sorts them into place, and that's it. Did you ever finish the crochet vest? No, I was sick. I haven't been on YouTube for weeks, a couple of weeks. I've only just started back, and I told everyone we're going to finish our wreath because it's our annual project and needs to be finished before the end of this year. And in fact, the way it's looking, we've only got one item left to create, which is the angel. So we're going to have it finished by the end of this week, which is fantastic. We hope, she says. Where is the rest of the vest? It's coming middle. Be patient. Yours truly got sick, hun, remember? I've done nothing. All I've done since I've been sick is the cat we did on the channel. What was the other thing? We did the cloud. I think we might have done the cloud and the rain before I got sick. Yes, that's true. And then after that, we did the cat, and we've done the bird, and tomorrow we're doing the angel. And then Friday, everything's going on the wreath. And as you know, we've got half the wreath done to July. So now I think that's actually August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yes. I think, I don't know. I have to have a look. I have to check out all the projects that we created. I'm so out of it. Got fluff everywhere now. I'm so out of it at the moment still. So bear with me, guys. The way it's looking also, even with the vest, if I get time between Christmas Day and New Year, you may see something. If I don't, I'm sorry. But it's still coming. Just be patient. Whilst I've been unwell, I haven't been able to do any of it. So bear with me. Cheers, everyone. I'm back, though. I'm back. You know what that means? This month's going to happen all the time now. It's just not going to stop. Cheers. All right. So that's what's happening for the rest of this week. Thursday, the angel. Friday, Thursday, the angel. Whoop, I nearly showed you the whole thing. Friday, we're attaching all of the wreath items. And then obviously Monday is Christmas Day. And what have I put down? Oh, I've put down Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Christmas Day is the 25th and Boxing Day is the 26th for us here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. I'm assuming all over Australia, yes. So those 2 days, you won't see anything. You won't see anything Christmas Day. You won't see anything Boxing Day. You might see a little, I like to do this, a little 2-minute video. It's not a live, it's just a little video. I don't know. Do I do it alive? I can't remember. On Christmas Day, first thing in the morning, I'll pop it up early. It might even go up at midnight or something weird like that. Just to wish everyone a Merry Christmas from us here at, oh, I'm so itchy now. I've picked up things, all the dust has come in. And I usually do that every year around that time. Next year, let's try that again. Next week, there is going to be a video vlog. And I call it the end of the year video vlog, where you'll see some information about what's happened throughout the year. And all of the projects that we didn't finish this year and that we didn't create, that we said we were going to create, they go right back on to the first 2 months of next year. So you're going to see all those things that I said we were going to make that didn't because I was unwell or whatever the reason. You're going to see them in the first 2 months of next year. Nothing else but whatever's left over from this year. Now, I do that every year. Usually there's 1 or 2 items. This year there's a lot more because I literally had so many weeks off, and I apologize for that. It's been a really unusual illness. I did the C test, but it wasn't that. We don't even want to talk about that. I don't want to promote it. The C word, the C word. So I did that, the flu C word, yeah, that one. So I took that test and it wasn't that. So it must have just been a normal cough. But we're not talking normal. This was not a normal cough. This was a yucky cough. All right. So let's go back to all the chat. I've missed all of the chat. And not that I'm done with part 2. That's okay. Christmas tree angel. Yeah, that's right, Green. All good, Mary, being cheeky. I'm doing part 2. Yes, beautiful crochet and design. Hi, hello, beautiful crochet design and drawing. Lovely to see you here. Have you been on the live before, hun? I don't think you have. The name rings a bell, but I think we've got another beautiful crochet name somewhere. But I don't think you've been on our live before. Welcome if you haven't. And if you have, I'm sorry that I've forgotten. If you have, I'm sorry. All right, so that's just what's happening on the channel. Now, if you haven't seen the Christmas tree video, you must check it out. Okay, it's so beautiful. Oh, thanks. So you must check out that video. It's a little bit of silliness on my part. I was still unwell. I did pop a little couple of bloopers at the end of that video where I cough my lungs out. So you must go and check it out. It's a bit silly. It's the very I think it's called Christmas tree, or it's called surprise, the winner of the surprise or something like that, / Christmas tree thingy. Include Christmas tree or something like that. And I put that up. Now, if you haven't seen this, guys, I keep showing everybody this because I love it. Our young Marty, he sent this little, check this, is mini me. This is the cardigan I wore, the Sunshine Bright cardigan that we were going to create, that I said instead we're going to have it as a pattern on my website. Look at that. And look at this little hat. He did the lucky hat that I use for the surprises as well. How cute is that? It's such a good job. And he's done a few of the little knickknacks that you see there and a few things up the top. And we popped him up on the tree this year because why not? Also, my tree, if you haven't watched that Christmas video, collapsed. It broke. So I've got 10 inches of sticky tape on it. Well, I think I mentioned in the video, there's a strong wind, I'm in trouble. It's going to go straight down. But as you know, things happen, and I think I'll buy a new one next year. The photo that you saw on Instagram was this little Christmas stocking. We created that last year. If you wanted that after the live, I will pop the link to that particular stocking in a description box down below. The very first link you see after the live. Wait till after the live and then I'll pop it in. It will be that first link that you see, and you'll get a chance to create that if you wanted to create that before Christmas. Yeah, these are the projects that we've created in the past, that just if you needed something for Christmas. Yeah, I took the C test last night, not got it, have a full head cold and feel awful. It's unbelievable, Luana. I think I ever got sick once during summer, once. This is just ridiculous. This is the worst sickness I've had for a very long time. We're talking 2 weeks of 1 week of not being able to breathe, 2 weeks of non-stop coughing. And on the 3rd week, which is the week that I came back here on the channel, I was still coughing, and I coughed through one of the lives that I had to actually cut short. It was last Wednesday's live, actually. It was last Wednesday's live. So it was one of those things that I don't think I've ever had it. So I wish you well, Luan. I really do, you know. Oh, what do we do? We just get sick. It happens. Cheers, everyone. Oh, my coffee's going cold. So I may have to go back to drinking that water. I shouldn't be having coffee this time of day, but cheers. This is what happens when you go out to do Christmas shopping that you probably should have done a long time ago. Not all of it. Again, I think I've got five gifts left to get. Five. And I'm buying for 2 families here. So that family's done. This one's almost done. 5. So many. Since the C word came, whenever I get sick, I don't think I've ever had it, but after being sick for a week, my cough always lasts longer than the initial cold. Yeah, this cough I've never had this cough, not like this. Thanks, please. You're over it now. No, I still have a little bit of it, Luana. Occasionally you might hear me cough. Hopefully not. This past 2 days have been the best days in the past 4 weeks, altogether 4 weeks. Altogether. That was just, I don't think That's not normal. I never get like that. Usually I'm sick for a week and a half, and then I have sniffles, a little bit of a bug for the next week, that kind of thing. So altogether 2 weeks usually. This has been 4 weeks. I had 2 weeks of the hardest part of the illness, and then a third week of just trying to get over it. And now this is the 4th week, and I'm only just getting over it as we speak. But look, to be fair, I didn't get temperature. Just really, really hard to breathe. So maybe I need to, I don't know, lose some weight. I don't know. It's not my fault. Someone keeps putting Tim Tams in my mouth. They fly in there, and they're in there, and what can I do? It's in there. I can't take it out. It's rude to take it out while it's already in. It's she's so naughty. All right, so to give you an update, on Monday we were supposed to have completed the bird, but you know what I did Monday? I completed the bird but forgot the beak. Yeah. So on Monday night when I was editing it late Monday night before uploading it, I rewatched it and I thought, oh my gosh, where's the beak? There was no beak. So I didn't put it up Monday. And on Tuesday, I redid the beak. And I even mentioned in the tutorial, that's what I did. And then I uploaded it Tuesday night. So Tuesday, there comes, the voice is going. Tuesday, the bird went up. Thursday, the angel's going up. And there's that little bit of, a bit more of a sneak peek there. Thursday, the angel's going up. And Friday, we will be placing all the items on our wreath. Very, very exciting. And the lovely Judith will receive her parcel. I posted that off today to her. And that was the surprise, the second Christmas surprise. I do need to email her again just to let her know. I forgot to put the pattern, I didn't forget to put the pattern in with the prize because I didn't finish the pattern because I got sick. So I'm going to finish it and get it sent to her first, and then we'll do it on the channel. Now, the pattern we were making was supposed to have been for a Christmas gift for Christmas. And we were making the arm bag. Remember the arm bag? So what I'm going to do is not make it in Christmas colours and do it in January, one of the 3rd week or the 4th week of January, and do it for that. So that way I can finish off the pattern, writing it, making it nice and neat, sending it off to Judith because I promised that she'll get the pattern first. And then I will pop the pattern up on the website. Let's try that again on the channel. She's all over the place. She really is. She's lost it. Bad Mary, get in the corner. Bad for eating Tim Tams. I know, right? Hi, Lou. Oh, you're saying hello to Luana. She's lovely, Luana. She's a lovely, lovely. All right. And Green Butterfly has just reminded me I need to send Anne McSee an email. I was supposed to do that before I got ill, if I remember correctly, Green, and you've just reminded me by seeing your name. I will do that. Let me write this down because I'm going to forget. So I need to send Anne an email. I have to write this down, yeah? And also need to send Judith another email. I sent her an email saying the parcel went, but I forgot to tell her about the pattern. So in reference to the other Christmas items, sadly, we won't be able to get them done this year. It's one of those things when you get ill, you get ill. And the worst part was I started the Christmas items early on purpose, just in case things went wrong. And they still went wrong. I knew I was going to be off for 2 weeks, yeah? So these things happen. We can't do much about it. It just means that I'll be able to design a few more patterns during the year next year for Christmas of the next year. And you'll get some nice things next year during Christmas. Now, don't forget, guys, we do have a Christmas playlist here on Wild Crochet Designs. So if there are some projects that you wanted to create, you know, some ornaments or some Christmas items, you can always go back to some of our old ones. We've made some beautiful table runners, 2 types of table runners, I think. We've made coasters, we've made placemats. What have we made? I think we've made a hot, for the plates, for the hot plates. What have we made? Oh my gosh, we've made a lot for Christmas. And that last year was one of our best Christmas items that we made. We made so many Christmas items last year. I was very impressed with that, actually. But this year, things go wrong. I think next year I'm going to really start our Christmas items literally the day after Halloween. People saying, what? No, true. What I'm going to do is the week before Halloween is get the list going. You guys can help me choose. And then the day after Halloween or 2 days after Halloween, we'll start uploading those Christmas items, one every week before Christmas. And that way you've got some nice gear for Christmas and you don't miss out like this year when things go wrong. Things do go wrong, guys. You can't, like, I love to say that everything's going to be perfect. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Things go wrong. All right. Okay. So are there any questions about the wreath at the moment? I think we're up to date with the wreath now. We could have still did the wreath between 25 and the 31st, but I want to get that done earlier. Start Christmas in July, says the Green Butterfly. Christmas in July. You're hilarious. Maybe we should. After almost not getting my gifts done this year, I think I'm going to start my Christmas gifts in January. Green Butterfly, she's middle's gone ahead of you and said January instead of July. Do you know, though, Green Butterfly, directly after Christmas, if you go into the shops, leftover Christmas items, you know, ornaments or things, they're on special for like half price or 40% off or something. Those are the times to get your Christmas gear for next year. But I don't like shopping that week. I hide. Mary, for making things. I know, right? Making things. I know, Green. I know, right? But you know what? It's okay. And I just have to take everything that we do in life with a grain of salt. That's what I say. That's what I said the other day. I'm happy with the time that I'm in right now because there's no point worrying about what happened 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when I was curled up on a ball on the couch watching 50 million comedy videos. And there's no point worrying about what's going to happen next week. Let's just worry about today. Green Butterfly, you can start in July. I need to start in January. No Fluffy tonight. Well, we've got someone in the driveway. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's okay. They're reversing. I'm thinking, who is that now? We don't need guests now. We don't need visitors. I'm busy. Don't open the door. Nobody open the door. Hide behind the couch. I just saw a big van drive straight up and then reverse back a little. If it's a delivery, I'll take it. And that's happened before. We've had a delivery from Bendigo. I have left you guys sitting right here while I ran out, got the delivery from Bendigo and bring it back. Oh, what's it say? It's me, Mary, says Sherry. Sherry, open the door, come in, sit down and grab a cup of tea. And grab a cup of tea, hun, and we'll just have Tim Tams together. We won't because I don't have any. Come back next week. I'll have them by Christmas. Oh, she's so, what is wrong with me today? I don't know. I am such a good person normally. No. Are there any issues with the wreath that you would like to discuss? Don't forget, guys, this time next year, we will be finishing a jacket. We have decided, you guys have decided, you guys voted for the jacket when we did a poll a couple of weeks ago. Did you want to see a blanket for our annual project next year, or did you want to see a jacket? So you guys decided to vote for a jacket. Now, I'm excited about that because we make blankets throughout the year anyway, so it really doesn't matter, yeah? And don't forget, we're doing our mystery blanket we're starting the mystery blanket at the end of January. What's the mystery blanket, I hear you ask? You'll have to wait till then to find out. It's very exciting. We may, fingers crossed, have them up on our website, the pattern, eventually. But not the first week, clearly, not the first week. I just ordered Tim Tams off Amazon to try $20 for 2 boxes. Can't wait to try them. Seriously, that's expensive, isn't it? Oh, wow. I was being very cheeky, says Middle. Yes, you were. I'm giving blankets for gifts this year. Are you just? Oh. Guys, you can shut this door if that's okay, if you want. I don't mind the door being shut. We're getting a full house now. That wasn't a bus or a van or anything. That was family. If you want, you can shut the door. Yeah. That's all right. It should be okay. That's the young fella. I'm just saying hi from Resilient Lady on the high seas. Oh my gosh, I can't see Mary, so I'll see you soon. That's the lovely Karen. She is on her cruise, enjoying her cruise. Wow, Mary, $20 will get you 4 packets here. I know, right? I'll get you a little bit more here in Melbourne. That's the same for me, Cherry B. I almost didn't get the one done. Look, I have to say, I've got to be careful with the Tim Tams because I don't know. I used to have 2 bellies once. Now I have 3. It's not my fault. I had 2 hips once. Now I have 4 hips. Who put them there? The Tim Tams. The Tim Tams. I remember walking down the street. I'm thinking, what's hitting me? No, it wasn't nothing. My arms were hitting the stomach because the stomach had come out the waist. This is how big I'm getting. This is bad news, Tim Tams. No more Tim Tams. I love them so much. Mary missed my message above. Oh, what message? Oh, green, green, green. Where are we? Did I? Oh, here it is. I'm Christmas gift wrapping at shops tomorrow and Christmas Eve. Help raise money guide for the guide dogs. I love the guide dogs, Green. I love them so much. I really do. Have a lot of time for them, yes. She missed the one from me before I was cheeky, before I said I was cheeky. Oh, how come I miss it? You know what? If it gets real busy, sometimes the chat, oh, here it goes. I tried so hard to get the votes for the blanket. Oh, that's right. Oh, I missed Mary J's. Did I get Mary J's? Oh, no, I got Mary J's. Well, look, you know we do blankets throughout the year middle anyways, so it probably is better that we did a jacket. And to be fair, this is the first jacket we've done on the channel. What? Not the first jacket I've ever made, but it's the first jacket that we have made on our channel. Get way too excited. We're going up in tears because we're so excited. We're talking in really high voice. So it is the first jacket that we've made on this channel. We have made sweaters. We have made little, vests. We haven't finished one vest, but we have made the blue V-stitch vest. Remember that? We've made a lot of things. We made a green top somewhere before. Pretty sure we have. But we haven't made a jacket. I'm just saying. I'm looking forward to making the jacket. And I'm going to do the jacket middle, so I'm sure you'll be happy about this, in 3 different levels. Waist, hip, and down to the thighs, or I will tell you to keep going if you want to go right down to your ankle. So you have, the choice is yours to how long you want your jacket to go. That's all. Let's hope I can do this. Can I do this? Can't do this. Can I do it? Oh, you're still here. Oh, let's hope I can do this. Now remember to make a shorter version. I guess I'll make it. Yes. A good waist for me is best. Look, I'll just give everybody the choice. I'll say, right, January, do this. February, do that. March, do this. Da, 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 da. And middle, you slow yours down a bit. Or you only do 2 rows, or you only do whatever. So you'll get the option. I won't say middle. I'll say anyone doing the waist length, anyone doing the hip length, anyone doing further. And you have the option for your length, right? So I'm going to make it as simple as possible. There will be pockets involved, which is good. I don't know if it's going to be hooded. I'm assuming at this stage we may have a hood, but don't quote me on it. Just see how we go. Maybe once we hit November, if we've got time for the hood, then we'll pop a hood in. I think we will. I've planned for there to be a hood. That doesn't necessarily mean we'll have one. Or I could say, right, next year we'll pop a hood on it if you like. And that'll give us an opportunity. If anybody wants the hood, they can put the hood on. But I think at this stage, a hood is looking like a good idea. When you're wearing a jacket, a hood is a great idea, I think. Fingers crossed, says Great Butterfly. She's like me. Oh, can she do it? I don't know. She's never done one before. Not on the channel anyway. Has she done one really? Oh, she's done this like granny. I've got to show you the little granny square. It's not a granny square. It's the sunburst square. So you do the sunburst, round sunburst, and then you do your square around it. And I did get 3/4 of the way through putting all the squares together as in a jacket kind of thing. And then I popped it in a box and never looked at it again. And I did show someone the actual photo itself of what it was going to look like. And I just never finished it. But it's ready to go. All it needs to do is to sew the side seams. That's all I have to do. So from here down to here and put ribbing on the sleeves and ribbing on the base and a ribbing on the front, because I'd like to have, I don't know if I'd like buttonholes, but at least to have it covering the front, being the fact that it was a winter jacket. And it was way down to hip length, this jacket, or maybe a little bit longer even. It was kind of like a jacket that I was going to wear this year in winter, but I never finished it. And there was a reason. I used this yarn. Oh, you can't see it. I used the DK weight yarn, the dirty DK yarn from Source of Fibre, I think her new name is. She's a Melburnian. In fact, she was, at that time, when I purchased the yarn, she lived in Glenroy. She lived like, I couldn't believe this. It was that way. She lived behind our house, 2 houses back. We found that out when I purchased the yarn. She goes, I walk past your house every day with my dogs. So she has since moved. So I don't know where she is now, but she lived there, and it was just hilarious because I thought, oh my gosh, all these years I have no idea you lived there. And I purchased the yarn from her, but she's a lovely lady, and I used her colours to make that cardigan, and I think I ran out of the blue, which is why I stopped. Then I purchased the blue. It came in. I remember the order coming in, the truck delivered, and I popped it in a tub and said, I'll continue it in a minute. And then we got stuck with other things and I never finished it. So I need to finish that jacket. I need to finish it. Oh, Fluffy Kitten has arrived. You're late. Sorry, honey. You just missed it all. No, it's not too bad. You have missed most of it, but not much. You missed Birdie Num Num. Oh, little Birdie Num Num. You missed a Birdie Num Num. Oh, that went really dark, didn't it? Look at that. I'll go dark. Woo! Very dark. You missed Birdie Num Num. Now, Birdie Num Num I made specifically in honor of my cat befriending all the birds in the neighborhood, allowing them all to eat her biscuits. I don't know how healthy they are for the birds, but I can't stop them. I go out there and I chase them off during the day, and the birds are like, and they run off, and the cat's giving me this dirty look. They're my friends. What friends? You used to chase them before. Now that she's got nobody in the backyard, she's befriended all these birds. And meows and scratches for me to put biscuits in the bowls so that she can call her bird friends over to eat. She takes a few bites, walks away, they swoop down, and she just sits there and watches them. She loves them. What? So that's what you missed. What's this? Hey Mary, quick question. What would you recommend as a way to get people to create a name for a pattern? I'm currently halfway done creating a pattern. I just need to make a name. Well, I'll tell you exactly what I did with this particular pattern here, which I still haven't had tested because I haven't had time, and I was supposed to send it to Auntie T and I haven't done that yet. But this pattern here, I put it up on Instagram and I said, it depends on how many followers you have on your other social medias. You can even do it on YouTube if you have a few followers on YouTube. I put it up saying, right, this is the giveaway or surprise that I call them now in honor of naming this top. And in fact, the lovely Liz, one of our subscribers here, who I'm assuming is hopefully still on the live, she won this one and she called it the ONJ top, which is in honor of our Australian Olivia Newton-John. And because it was gold, you know, her golden hair, that kind of thing, and that's what she named it. And I thought that is the perfect name for this top. Being the fact that I've created it in the gold, if anything, I might use a lemon, like a lighter color when I'm creating it the next time, and I'll do an extra small so I can get that tested. You are there, Liz. Liz named this one the ONJ top. Olivia Newton-John top. So I was happy with that. She won the prize, and I think I did 3 prizes that day. I did, I think they were Amazon prizes from memory. I did first prize, a second prize, and a third prize. And I believe that Liz won the first. Another Liz, who's not that Liz, there's another one. She won the second. And another lady, what is her name? I can't remember her name. Linda? Leanne? I've forgotten her name. She won the third prize. So there you go. Perfect name for the top, Liz. It certainly was. When I saw it straight out, it stood out to me. All I could think of was her golden, Olivia Newton-John's golden hair. She is our Australian icon. Was our Australian, still is. She's since passed, but she was our Australian icon here, and she deserved to have something named after her. And I'm sure she's got many things named after her, and this is one of them. So the O&J top, there you go. And thank you, Liz, for that. So that's a way to get people to name your items. Just encourage them with a giveaway or a surprise or something small, whatever it is that you want to do. You don't even have to do that. You can just run a poll just for fun. And then, I don't know, I would run a surprise. It helps people, it helps people the incentive to give them a name. I'm hoping to keep a lot of my patterns Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit related for now. And that's great. That's great. I don't have, like, I'm lucky in a sense that I don't have a favorite thing that I want to name things after. I don't have any, like, I love Harry Potter's and the Lord of the Rings, and I love all the shows and the movies and the songs, and I love all this stuff. But I don't have one that I'm fixated on. So I'm not worried about naming it after something from a show or something from, like, let's take for argument's sake, I wonder if he's up there, Guy. There he is right there. I named Guy not because he was from, you know, we have an Australian actor named Guy, or not because it was a guy's name. We called him Guy because when my daughter and I were creating him on the channel, we used to say, oh, look at our little guy, look at our little guy, look at his little guy's head. This is how we're going to do the little guy's head, and this is how we're going to do his little gown, and da-da-da-da. And then I said, you know what, let's just call him Guy, because we constantly say, look at our little guy, you know. And so we named him Guy for that reason. So I'm not fixated on any one particular thing, which gives me plenty of leeway, but sometimes it's hard to choose something because there's just so much out there, yeah? The best I could do for a surprise for the start of my business is giving the patterns for free or giving out the yarn that I spin. And that is probably, you do what suits you, middle. Everybody has their own niche. Next year, we're going to start up a whole new niche as well. So get excited about that. I told you there's going to be, every year I make changes to the channel. Every year when I make them, I say it always works out better for you. I say sometimes it's a little difficult for me, but it always works out better for you guys. So every year there's going to be some changes. There's going to be a new niche added next year. It's one that I wanted to add this year, but I was a bit slack getting the patterns up and running. So hopefully by next year, the reason I know it's happening next year is because every time I make something on the channel, like this guy right here, I've already written the pattern. This little birdie right here, I've written the pattern. It's already on the computer. This cat, it's already there, all on the computer. I type them out. I don't check them. I just type them out. I know they're all done. All I need to do now is get them tested. So I know next year those patterns will be going up like that all the time. So from now on, whenever you see something on the channel, I will be writing out the pattern or typing out the pattern, whatever. Most of the times I write on a book, and then when I get a chance, I type it up, and then I put the video up on YouTube. That is the way I'm going to be working next year. So it'll take a little longer for patterns to go up, but you will get the patterns nonetheless. We'll be getting all the patterns that we said we were going to do. It just means that I will be getting the written patterns up first, up on the website before the videos go up. Now, I wasn't going to talk about that until January, but that slipped out. So you got the skinny on me. the skinny, yeah, the buzz. All right. Everyone's saying hello. Yes, yes, yes. Some yarn that spin would be lovely gift, says Green. Yes. I'm happy to give it out. Green butterfly, but hopefully people will also buy it from me. Yes, that's an encouragement to get people to buy. Yes. What you do is you do what I do. You say, okay, if you like this yarn, don't forget so-and-so has won it. If you're interested in it, head over to my website. This is the whatever it is. It's on your website. It's on Ravelry. It's on Etsy, wherever you put it. We put also on australia.com.au. Australia.com? Not Australia.com. What's it called? Madeit.com. .au. Come on, Mary, get it right. So we have different places where we pop our gear as well. So give everybody the option, maybe leave links for them to click onto and go and purchase the yarn. Give them the option, okay, you didn't win it, but if you still like this yarn, head over to and purchase it from there. Got to encourage that. I feel like I don't know what I feel like today. I went to the doctor today and he said, lay off the sweets, so I came home and ordered Tim Tams. Mary J, you're the same as me. When a doctor said to me, no pasta, no bread, no carbohydrates, no no this, no that. I went home and I had a plate of pasta, made a coffee, and sat down and ate a packet of Tim Tams. Look, not a pack, but a couple. But and this is what happened. All of this happened because of that. I've got to stop that. Well, don't stop it. The idea is to limit it. Don't stop it. It's ridiculous. If you stop everything, what's the point being around, right? Just limit to how much you have. Still have your Tim Tams. I must admit, the best thing I did, because I don't like McDonald's and things, but I like McDonald's fries, the chips, yeah? So everybody decided I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to snack the fry and eat my own food. That's it. Just take someone's fry, one from each person. So I got my 2 fries and that's it. But no 2 packets. No, that's not good. So you can still have it, limit it. Yeah, that's it. Cut the Tim Tam in half. Put half in the fridge for later. I need that half. When I had surgery in grade 7, when I was given food, I felt sick looking at the healthy food and only ate the desserts with the tea. But you know what? It's when you're not well, sometimes it's just okay to eat comfort food. I remember when the kids were little and they were so ill with gastro, they weren't eating well, but they were very drowsy. And the doctor said, do yourself a favor, run past McDonald's, let them have a whole feast of McDonald's, because at least they're eating something. They're not eating what's on their plate. Just this once, run past quickly, go and get them to eat. It'll open up their stomachs a little bit, and then they'll start wanting normal foods again, just to encourage them to eat. Now, normally in the old days, you wouldn't eat junk food if you were sick. You would only eat healthy, which is, they still do that now. But when they're so ill and they haven't eaten for days and they're so weak, the doctor suggests just give them what they like for today. Get them opening up their tummy, and that'll give them the option to have their tummy open, and then you can start feeding him other stuff. It worked. It's short. He got sick still. My son got sick afterwards, but he ate most of it. And the bonus was after that, he started to feel better and he started eating normal food. So we can still eat that stuff. Just don't eat it all the time. She says, and she's pretty sure that tomorrow she'll buy a packet of Tim Tams. Well, I am buying a few things for Christmas Day coming up this week. I'm running Christmas Day lunch this year, so I kind of have to have some snackies here. Not a lot. We tend to do fruit. We tend to have fruit as a snack in when my side of the family come around here. We have fruit. We're not big dessert eaters, which is really unusual, yeah? We tend to eat more fruit, and that's full of sugar too, but it's kind of a healthier sugar than eating a tray full of Tim Tams. But there will be Tim Tams there. Just saying. At one point, my mum had to smuggle in craft dinner that was closest I could get to eating healthy. Oh, Anything at Christmas to eat is good. And you know what, Fluffy? I do eat a lot during Christmas. But when I'm running the party, I tend not to eat as much because I'm running around a little bit. But later that evening, we're going to another party. So I'll be eating a lot there because I'll be a bit more relaxed. I'll probably be tired from running around at my party. I'll probably fall asleep on the way there. It's a 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive. Okay, so that we got sidetracked, guys. How do I do it? Or how do you do it? How do we do it? How do we get so sidetracked? But I'm very excited for the angel. I will let you know with the angel, I'm hopefully looking around for a 2.5 millimeter hook because this angel here, and this one right there, I find it a little bit too gappy and I find it a little bit too big. I did use this yarn, but I don't want to use this one. I want to use the white. And I know we've got a white here somewhere. That's the cream. I want the white. I've got to find the white beforehand. I want to use the white instead of the cream. Just trying to think of what I did with it. We had it here the other day. Anyway, I'll find it. And I want to use the white instead of the cream because I want the angel to be really white. Yeah. So I'm going to be using the white and I want to use the 4mm. Let's try that again. The 4-ply yarn, 2/8 yarn overseas or a lightweight yarn. And I want to use the smaller hook. The hook size it says to use is a 3mm hook, but I want to drop it down to a 2.5. But what I will do for you, I think is a good idea. I'm going to recreate this right there in white later tonight, just sitting there on the couch. Doesn't take long to make. I'm going to recreate it in white. Then for you guys, I'm going to do it in a larger, thicker yarn so you can see. The stitches are very, very, I found even the yarn was splitting when I was working on the bird because the yarn is very thin and the hook, you know, it's all very thin and everything. So what I'm going to do is doing it in a thicker yarn for you guys. You can see the pattern better. But the actual angel itself on the wreath will be in white. Okay, so just heads up. In the other color, it might be in like a yellow or orange or something. I'll think about that. Whatever colors I had here, I'll just pick one up, take it in there, and that's what we'll use to make the angel with, but it will be in white normally for the wreath. So just heads up there when you're creating. I will mention it. It'll be sitting on the table while I'm working, so you'll get that opportunity to see the angel. I do know when I'm recording, if something is on the table, it can make the whole lens blurry. So I will be pushing it away a few times and then I'll bring it up occasionally saying this is where we're going to work on the wings and this is where we're going to work on the gown or dress or whatever you want to call it. So it gives you the opportunity to decide whether you want to make yours in a big size angel so you can use the thicker yarn if you like, or whether you want to use the thinner yarn like I'm using for the wreath. Just to let you know, it will be a 4-ply yarn normally, but you won't see it done in 4-ply. You'll see it done in a 10-ply or even a 12-ply, so whatever I've got in stock, which is a chunky yarn, yeah? Daphne, hi Daphne. I really need to stop turning the volume down on my phone. Glad I found the live, even if I'm late. That's all right. You're about an hour late, hun. But lovely to have you here. So given the opportunity, I will get that angel done tomorrow. I'm going to do the one in white tonight, just sitting on the couch, relaxing. I don't even need to look at the pattern now. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's a very simple pattern. So if you are new to crochet, you can make that angel. It's very exciting. And you can pop the angel on your tree if you want, or you can do what we're doing and pop it on the wreath. I was going to make another angel that sat on the tree like that, but I've run out of time. Being unwell this year, I've just run out of time. I've stopped everything. I want to finish the wreath and then go back to the vest, and then we'll start next year all over again. All the stuff we didn't create between October and December, we're going to do that in February and March. I'll say February because January, the first 2 weeks, I don't do tutorials. You may see something go up the first 2 weeks, only because they're leftovers that have been sitting on my computer. And I say, well, I'll pop it up in a minute, and I never do. So you may see something go up, but not likely until the second week or even the third week. Now, I did say we're going to be starting our mystery blanket the 3rd week, so it'll either be the end of the 3rd week or the first few days of the 4th week in January. So keep that in mind. I know that, who is it? Let me think who it is from Perth who wanted the mystery blanket. She's been waiting for it all year. She's been asking me, when are we going to do it? When are we going to do it? We're going to do it in January. It's coming now. Oh gosh, the lady from Perth, what? Yvonne from Perth. She's been wanting the blanket, the mystery blanket that is coming in January. Hopefully you guys enjoy the mystery blanket. Once again, I've made it very simple for the new crocheter, and still put in a little bit of, nice stitches, if you will, to encourage the more professional crocheter, if you like. But trying to keep it simple enough as well for the new crocheter, because at the end of the day, everyone who comes onto our channel is either new or just starting, or one of our regulars or some of our regulars send me emails saying, please don't do that stitch again because I do not want to do it. And the main stitch that people ask me not to do is the puff stitch. And I don't do it. You see, I don't do it as much. But there are projects coming up next year that will have the puff stitch in it. Not a lot. There'll be smaller projects that'll have, what's the other one? Puff stitch. Oh, the other one. You take the thread out, you pull it through. I've had a mental blank. See what happens when you don't work for so long? But they're all coming up next year, puff stitches. You like puff stitches, Sherry? Okay, that's good. You'd be the only one. I like them. I actually don't mind them. There's the other one, the poppin'. Oh my gosh, I've got a mental blank. Bobby pin one, the banana one. She's a mental blank. There's nothing. Popcorn. Thank you, Raylene. And the bubble. Yes, both of them. This is my mistake. I was trying to say popcorn and bubble at the same time. So bubble and popcorn, both those stitches, and the puff stitch people don't like doing because a lot of them, if you don't do them with the right tension, they're all out of whack. I like them too, but I don't like making chains. Oh, really? Okay. I don't like the chains at the beginning of a row. I like to use the standing double crochet often, but I don't like the other. There's 2 types. There's even more types of standing double crochet. But the one that everybody tells me to do is like a normal double crochet. I don't like that one. But I will try it on the channel one day and give you guys the option of whether you want to use that one. I personally don't like it at the end of the row. I don't think it's slip stitches nicely, in my opinion. It doesn't mean it's wrong or it's right, but in my opinion, I don't think it slip stitches right. But with the standing double crochet that I use, where it's a single crochet and then you do a single crochet in the side loop of the first single crochet you did, that's perfect. It makes the whole row straight. I think they're fun. Yes, they're different, Sherry. Yeah. So that would be great. I need to go now in case I don't get on the live before Christmas. All have a good holiday and safe. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you came on, Auntie T. We haven't seen you for ages. We've missed you. I'll see you on Christmas anyway. We'll see you then. Have a good night, Auntie T. Have a good night. And, we won't be on for too long anyway, because I don't like to go on too long. It's a bit, my voice starts to go. That's the excuse I'm using. I'm going to have some water. Cheers, everyone. That's better. That's better. All right. So what we're going to do over the new year, I don't want you guys to forget. This is really important. On New Year's Eve, we will be doing our subscriber of the year. It's very exciting, this one. And I'll tell you why. Because I keep saying whoever is a subscriber of the year gets to get free patterns for a whole year. Now, all of my previous subscribers of the year haven't had that yet. So next year, when all the patterns come up, they're going to all get free patterns for 1 year, from January of next year until the end of next year. along with this subscriber. And this subscriber is lucky enough because I'm finally getting the patterns up on the website. In fact, 3 of the patterns are on the website already. They're hidden only because I'm getting them tested. And if I get them tested and they find mistakes, I have to fix. Hopefully they don't find mistakes. I'm sure they will. That's why you get things tested, yeah? If they find mistakes, then I have to go in there and change them, which doesn't take long. I just delete the upload and then re-upload the actual attachment. Not the pattern itself, just the attachment. Not the, try that again, not the written work of it all, just the pattern itself, yeah? So it gives them an opportunity to get a whole year worth of free patterns from us here at Wild Crochet Designs, which I would normally charge for. Our subscriber of the year gets those free patterns all year round, plus the goodies on the table on that day. Now, when I do subscriber of the year, I don't just give one little thing out. I pack the table up with stuff, with yarns and hooks and magazines and books, whatever crochet items I can find, bang, they're all on the table. This year, however, I might consider, I'm looking around to see if I've got them. I don't think I have, and not brand new ones. Oh, my brain has had a mental blank. The other crochet with the long hooks. Man, I'm not doing well today. What's happened? Today I'm not doing well. Tunisian. Oh, gosh. What a mental blank I'm having. So we may have some Tunisian hooks on the table this year for the simple fact that we may do some Tunisian work next year. Thank you, middle. Yeah, so Tunisian crochet hooks on the table this year. I haven't purchased them yet, so I can't say we're going to. I may promise them to purchase them. I might put mine on the table, and then you can have a look at those and then purchase some for you, whoever does win. But whoever wins this year does get all that, plus the Tim Tams, plus I do tend to add some of my own little crochet in it. But when I say little, it's like, something like that. Really isn't anything fancy, with a magnet, and they can stick it on the fridge. I have had a habit of tending to do this. These love hearts. I put the little magnet at the back, and I'm popping them in all my giveaways lately. So it's becoming a habit. I don't know why I did it in the first place, but now it's become a habit. I have it. What do you do? That's exciting. Love Tunisian. I have a set. Do you really, Sherry? Oh, once you have them, you have them. But look, I have to be honest, I don't like Tunisian very much. Having said that, it doesn't mean I won't ever do it. I will. We were talking about doing Tunisian, maybe doing a face cloth to start off with, or a washcloth. And then maybe in the future we can practice with a few items. I don't know, a coaster or placemat or a table runner, or we'll see. We'll see. I'll have a little bit of a play. I can do Tunisian. I just haven't done it in years. It's something that I don't practice. So I'll have a bit of a practice and get back to you on it. I did say that we should have spoken to Auntie T while she was still on. That Auntie T might come and do a little Tunisian something with us. But we'll see. We can try that. Have a wonderful. Oh, you're heading off too, are you, Green? All right, we'll see you soon, hun. You take care. You can't wait, Fluffy, and neither can I. I really wanted to have play with it on the channel. I follow TLYC for Tunisian crochet. Did I say that right? TLYC. TLYC. We'll check that person out for Tunisian. But, I'll have my own take on it. You know that. Happy holidays, Green. Yes. Oh, Green. Yes. Yes. No, we're going to still be here on Saturday, Sherry. If you don't come on Saturday, Merry Christmas to you, Green. Yeah. I may miss you on Saturday, just in case you miss me, that sort of thing. Merry Christmas. Have a good New Year. Don't forget, everyone, join me on the 31st of December this year. It will be a small announcement on who wins Subscriber of the Year. Join me for that, guys. In between times, other things will happen, but then there will be Subscriber of the Year. Sherry says Tony. I don't know what that means. I don't know them, guys. I don't watch Tunisian videos. I don't watch anyone who does Tunisian because we don't do Tunisian on the channel. I do tend to watch, as I do tend to watch our beautiful Crystal from Bag a Day. I haven't been lately. I've been way too busy even to watch her. What I do now is just put on a little bit of music in the background while I'm working. I don't have time during the Christmas break to watch other videos. So I haven't been watching anyone. Tony TL Yarn Crafts. Okay, well, I'll check it out. I've written it down now, so I'll check it out. Put Tony next to it so I'll know what that is. Yeah, I'll check it out. She's pulling a face. All right, so what else can I tell you guys? Next week is the last week of Christmas. I'm sorry, let's try that again. The last week of the year. You will not get anything for the 2 days, Monday or Tuesday, Christmas Day or Boxing Day. I won't be doing anything. Wednesday, we'll still have our live on the 27th of July. Let's try December. I know I've got July in the brain. 27th of December. I was going to say July again. 27th of December. Third time. We will definitely have our live. So keep that in mind. Don't forget we have our live this Saturday as normal as well. Looking down at the book so I can see what's going on. I've got a question mark for Thursday the 28th. Now the reason is between that week, sometimes I get really busy with family and friends. And I think the 28th may be nothing. So we may, I'm not going to promise you anything, get the next part of the vest. So I'm assuming that's the day to do it. But I'm not going to promise. It might be, I might have something on. It's a bad week that week because it's all, family coming and going and whatever. The 29th of December, it will be a Friday. That will be the end of the year video vlog. So either the Thursday or the Friday, you will get the end of the year video vlog. So let's say I've got something happening on Friday, I will do that on Thursday. So you'll get it either way, yeah? Then on the 31st, which is the Sunday, I will just, even though I don't do anything on a Sunday, on that day, at some stage during the day, you will get like a 2-minute thing saying, this is the winner of the surprise. Now that video vlog on the Friday or the Thursday will have the surprise information. So on the 31st, that's the winner who will get that surprise plus the patterns, free patterns for a year, and all the gear on the table at the time. So it's a really big surprise. And it goes right into next year, all of next year as well. So, but from January of 2024 to December of 2024, that one subscriber gets any of my patterns for free. Any pattern that I put up on the website, bang, you get it for free. Any pattern that have seen me make and I said, oh, it's a paid pattern and it's going up, they will get that for free, no matter what pattern it is. Everybody else will kind of have to pay for it, right? But subscriber of the year is usually someone who has spent all year round, being on our lives, being on our videos, watching all our videos, liking, subscribe, sharing. And also the one that I thought about this year, there's 2 of them. One of them has also sent numerous private messages helping me out throughout the year for items that I couldn't think of what to make for that month, and they sent me messages or sending me some information on how to stay healthy when I was unwell. So there's 2 of them that they're like neck and neck. And it's going to be very hard for me. I had 3. I've cut it down to 2. Now I need to decide between the 2 who is going to win subscriber of the year this year. Now, as you know, every now and then I do a spot giveaway or a spot surprise. And that's for someone who I think spends a lot of time on the channel for us that month. And a few people on our live here today has won that little spot surprise. And I do thank them for what they've done for me that month or those few weeks or half a year or whatever it is. So you still get those spot surprises in between. So you haven't missed out completely. But one subscriber of the year gets that big surprise. And I'm looking forward to gifting that. I get very sad afterwards because I know there were 2 and I would like to give it to both, but I can't do that. There's got to be one. It's called subscriber of the year, yeah? That's what it's called. All right. Everyone's saying goodbye to Green. It's fine. I'm shopping the 27th. That's okay. The video will be there. You can check it when you come back. I shop all the time. I went out before the live. I still didn't buy all the Christmas items I needed. So I've got to go out again tomorrow afternoon. Not the morning, because the morning I'm creating the angel. I've got to get the angel done. And I'm starting really early tomorrow morning to get the angel done, because otherwise I won't get it done. And I really need to go and do the Christmas shopping. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. You know what's coming tomorrow. You are getting the angel. Friday, you are getting all the items sewn onto the wreath together with us. And that will be the end of our annual project. 2023. Oh, so sad to see it go. But I'll have it flashed around here. I'll have it hanging somewhere for the first few months of next year, or the first month of next year. So if you've missed out, you don't miss out completely. Those projects are on the channel. They're all over the channel. I have a full wreath project list happening. So if you want to check out the list, I've popped them all in order of January, February, March, April, May. I popped them in order of how we went. So that's to keep everything in line, so you knew exactly where things went or where they go on the wreath. And then you can always look back at the last video and see exactly where the things go. Yeah. And again, you were able to create what you wanted for your month of that wreath. So let's say, like this month, the birds drove me nuts with the cat. She befriended the birds. What can I do about it? So I did a little bird. If you don't want to do the bird, you can do what happened to you in that month. You can make something for you in that month. Have a look on our website to see if we've created it on our channel here. If we haven't, look around on YouTube. I'm sure they'd have it created. Remember, you need to make it small for it to fit on our wreath. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Don't forget to join us on Saturdays live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Yay, this Saturday will be the last live before Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is Monday. She's crying already. And don't forget, tomorrow's angel is definitely going up. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. This is Crochet Designs. I will see everyone on Saturday. Bye. Try to be good. Bye. Be there or square, right? Bye all. Oh, if I don't see you before Christmas, if you don't join us on Saturday, have a wonderful Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year. Ciao.